Gail from Gail Grows a Garden, and today I'm going to do some work in my garden. I've been away for about 2 weeks and came home to my garden. It was just a mess. It rained about every day, which is great for the plants, but also great for the weeds. So I have a lot of cleanup to do, and today I thought it'd be fun to make a video about cleaning up one part of my garden, the back corner of my front yard. So let's go get it done. So when I got home, everything in my garden was covered in weeds. This back corner especially. This lupine plant has bloomed and gone. I need to get at that, cut off all the dead blooms, tons of clover and other weeds growing here. This cucumber plant is kind of all over the place. I'm going to add some extra stakes and maybe some netting. Poppies that were here are done. Also this hydrangea needs me to cut off all the dead branches that did not bloom this year, but it is having some nice blooms that are kind of hidden in there. I do want to get that cleaned up. So the first thing I'm going to do today is cut all these dead branches off of this hydrangea. We had a really deep freeze this year, and the old branches did not make it. So let's just get in here and start clipping off all the old branches. This hydrangea apparently blooms on old and new wood because I've definitely got a nice big bloom in the center there. A lot of hydrangeas, big leaf hydrangeas like this, only bloom on old wood, but I think this one must be a combo. I got this a long time ago. I don't remember the exact variety or even where it came from, but it's always bloomed really nicely. It's not going to bloom that big this year because, like I said, all the old wood died. So I've never had a problem with my hydrangeas not making it through the winter. But this year, all the branches, set buds, all didn't make it. I'm trying to get down as deep as I can, so I think this is a nice refresh for this plant. Okay, is that the last one? That might be it. And you can see this gorgeous big blue bloom in the middle. A definite dump run is in order today. Alright, let's get on with the next job, which will be clearing out this lupine. It's just a mess. Finished blooming and now everything's kind of fallen down. I don't know. Try to just cut out the flower stems, leave the greenery. Planted these lupines 2 years ago. This is the first summer they bloomed in last year. I planted them from seed, used the winter sowing method, and this year they were just such a gorgeous show of blooms. Absolutely beautiful. This is a mess now, but it was worth it because it really is beautiful. I think I am going to just have to cut everything that's on the ground, leaves and flower stalks, because everything's kind of broken. So, alright, it's already looking so much better. Just have to cut all this because it's leaning on these other plants. I think there'll be plenty of leaves left to have energy for blooming next year, because I think my experience with lupine now is such that it's quite a aggressive plant. I don't think I need to worry about it. Oh, this is looking so much better already. Okay. Wow. Lots of junk. Lots of junk. You see, Sahara Rebecca came back great from last year. They really self-seeded themselves and came back nice and strong. So I'm really happy about that. I didn't know what to expect with that. Lots of weeds over here. Lots of clover comes out so easily. I don't really mind it. So much better already. So I'm getting all this lupine garbage with my compost bag so I can take it to the dump. We have a nice big town transfer station where they have a nice big pile for compost waste. Alright, so I'm going to get in here and do some hardcore weeding in this area right here. This whole area is super weedy. I'm going to get the roots out and limit them growing back. I have this like poker that I like that sticks in, loosens up the ground around the roots, and then It allows you to pull the whole weed out a little better. It's super hot today. About 81 degrees right now. Let's see if I can get some of these weeds out pretty quick here because I'm the marking. I'm going to pull these poppies out as well. These are breadseed poppies. I could leave them to dry, but there's a bunch of aphids on some of them. This one's covered with aphids. So I just want to get them out of the garden. And like I said, I want to use this area for my cucumber plants to spread out. So it's all coming out really easily though, which is nice. Okay, so I'm almost done. Down to the last few weeds of this. Okay, time to clean all this up. So I finished weeding that whole area. It was really hot. I took a break to cool off and have some lunch. So let's take a look at work that was done this morning. So the first thing I did was to cut back that hydrangea. That's the grow bag with the cucumber plant that I want to fix up. I have some more cucumbers kind of coming out of the pot down here, so I want to stake those up. I think but I weeded this whole area in here, got rid of all the dead poppies, all the weeds. I cleaned up this whole lupine plant, cut off all the dead blooms, and it's looking so much better. Now I'm going to take care of this cucumber plant. This nasturtium is gorgeous. This is Tip-Top Alaskan Salmon Nasturtium from Baker Creek. Love those. The leaves are gorgeous. Just gorgeous blooms. Very, very pretty. So let me get going with this. I think what I'm going to do is set up another stake. I found some netting that I had left over from a couple years ago. Let's see. I'll stretch this between the two. There we go. Alright, good. That's a good staple. Alright, more on this side.
So my microphone stopped working at this point and I didn't know it, but what I was doing was weaving the cucumber vines up through the netting so that they would have support to grow on. I did a little bit of tying, but mostly just weaving them through the little squares in the netting. So it's a few days later. Let's take a look at the corner that I worked on. So the hydrangea's looking great. I actually see some new buds. This area is all cleaned up. So here, rudbeckia have plenty of space. The lupine is under control. And this cucumber has really taken off. It's embraced its new netting and it's climbing up, taking over this whole space. And we've got lots of baby cucumbers. That one's not so babyish. That one looks pretty good. Lots of flowers. Each flower should be a cucumber. So here's a really good example of this. Cucumber growing beneath the flower. So exciting. Here's another good one down here. Nice. We'll be eating cucumbers really soon. So that was a successful day's work. I'm really happy. The cleanup, I'm already starting to get some weeds again. So I'm going to be keeping after this. I really need to think of something to plant in this area back here. So starting some sunflower seedlings in my backyard, and I might stick them here because they have this nice fence to grow against. So we'll see. So that was a successful day's work. Everything's looking really great. I'm especially happy about that cucumber and the hydrangea. Everything looks really terrific. Thanks for watching.